So here we have it. Finally, we are here with the finale of the C-League final elimination race. Pink Grapefruits are the team most likely to win the championship at the moment. The top three can, of course, still win. I am Scheming Doge, as per usual in the commentary box, and I'm joined by Super Alex, also as per usual in the C-League.
Yeah, definitely. I am basically the owner of the C-League around here. So today we have the final. 3 teams can still take home the championship. Pink Grapefruit have a 14-point lead over second place matchup, and 15 over the Go-Goats. So basically, those two basically need to win and hope the Pink Grapefruit basically explode themselves, gain last, basically just absolute disaster.
Yes, here we have a final send-off for the one last send-off for the pre-show teams, the old pre-show teams, because there's new pre-show teams coming in for season 2. These teams that we see here will not be competing except for the Aristocats, the Austrians, the Smasher Bashers, and the Grapes of Grace, who are not competing here. But those are going to be the only teams that stay from these pre-show teams in season 2. Because Fresh Baked Bread, that team down there, is looking to get last in this fun elimination race. Of course, how this works, you all know how this works. If you don't know how this works, go watch a different fun eliminations. I'm not going to explain this event. Everybody knows this event. If you don't, you just haven't been watching Marvel Sports for long enough.
Yeah, that's really true. And we also have the Austrians who crashed there. Lamau. Just for them.
Yes, of course, this is a stacked heat in heat number 1. Pink Grapefruits are in here with Pamilo. Goats are also in here, so if they do good and the Pink Grapefruits get last in this heat, they need to hope for the Pink Grapefruits to get dead last in this heat and be eliminated here for them or Marchami to have any chance of winning the C-League. Tortoises are also in here, and the Happy Hippos. Those are at the bottom of the table, at the other side of the order. Those need to advance here for them to have a chance of escaping relegation, so it's a very stacked heat for both ends of the standings. So we come down into the final few funnels. So Goats at the bottom. Pink Grapefruits are not at the bottom at the moment, but then they come down. They are now in second to last. This could be the championship deciding final funnel, and the Tortoises are eliminated. Pink Grapefruits, the raucous cheer from the crowd as the Pink Grapefruits are the champions of the C-League.
And just like that, the C-League title has been already decided. The Mysteries who are also really in the absolute battle at the bottom are advancing already to the final. This is going to be huge for them. For the Tortoises, yeah, they are basically screwed. Alright, so now we go the second round of 3. And we're off. Let's see. The Go-Go's not doing good. Pink Grapefruits as well. Even more Maniacs for the lead. And one for the lead. The Pink Grapefruits are now in last. Unfortunately, that's too late. Now the Go-Go's are in last. Happy Hippos as well. The Maniacs still are leading. Pink Grapefruits are still going last. Can they still hold on? No, they're out. But unfortunately, they're a little too late. And now they'll be celebrating with the whole team as they're heading all the way to the B-League. Or more Maniacs will be guaranteed advancing on to the final.
Yeah, the 2 fiber optic teams in this heat advancing. The first 2 teams that advanced were fiber optic teams. They are doing pretty good in the funnel so far. Pink Grapefruits, of course, they just it was over already, so they just could go and eliminate themselves to go party with the other members in the locker room. They're probably most likely going to have a big party in the locker room after this event. But here we have the final round of heat number 1 with the Happy Hippos and the Goats. Goats, if they advance, they have a good chance at getting into the B-League next season. Of course, they are still able to do that. Happy Hippos are at the bottom of the standings, so they need to advance to have any chance of escaping relegation to the National League qualifiers or even C-League. I don't think they're able to do that. I haven't got the standings memorized in my head, but I think that is how it is. And Goats are currently in last place, so it's good for the Happy Hippos, not good for the Goats, but they, of course, are already looking quite good in the standings. so far. But Happy Hippos, it's gone completely around now, and the Happy Hippos look to be eliminated. They are done. Happy Hippos are confirmed relegated. Now we have 2 teams already confirmed relegated. It's the Tortoises and the Happy Hippos. Goats will advance, so that's good for them and their hopes of beating Much Army. But we need to see what the Much Army do in the second heat, which is coming up right now.
Go, so Benson, this will definitely boost their chances of promotion. For Happy Hippos, yeesh. Oh, same here, of course, over National League qualifiers. Now we have Beatles, Match Army, several speeders, Down National Side Speeder, and solar panels. We have a lot of teams who are deep in the relegation fight, and including one of them is the Side Speeders, who are now in last. But now it looks like that it's the solar panels in last. Beatles are front. Solar panels still in last. Now Match Army, who are also in the battle, so for all promotion, are now leading. Now Down National in last. They need to stay alive. Or they're going extinct again. And looks like the dinosaurs have been extinct again. They're heading to a National League qualifier next season. But who is getting first? And it's going to be Match Army. They and the Go-Go's will be battling for the second all promotion spot in the final.
Yes, of course, that's good for the Saucy Speeders. They are advancing. They are in second to last in the standings. Not good for them. They still have chance, of course, to escape relegation, but I think only to the C-League next season. So they are confirmed next C-League. I do believe that is the case. Sapphire Speeders are in here. They are in last in the standings. Dead last. I think they are guaranteed relegated already because the other teams were doing better, the teams that are up in the standings. So I think Sapphire Speeders are also guaranteed relegated. And then there's one more team that is going to be relegated. I think that might be the Dino Dashers with them being eliminated already. So I think we might already have our 4 guaranteed relegated teams. Dino Dashers, I think they might be still in 8th place, but barely in 8th place. They could hold it, but it depends on what the other teams do in the final. And the Beatles are going to be eliminated here. They are in 4th place in the standings, I believe. Saucy Speeders will advance another round on, and the solar panels look to be advancing into the final. Yes, they will. Solar panels are moving on. They are in, I believe, also the B-League spots, B-League qualifier spots at the moment, so that's also good for them.
Yep, the solar panels will advance, and this is really good. They might be able to maybe a challenge for something big, like, I don't know, being like the 4 or something. But now, here we have the final battle. Oh, so these Speeders versus Sapphire Speeders. Two teams with both S's in their name, which is funny. They are both deep in the relegation fight. If whoever wins this year will have a great shot of escaping. The other, their doom is waiting for the National League qualifiers. To be fair, it could also both get relegated. One in National League qualifiers, one in the C League. So you'll see. Your lead, but this lead is changing back and back. They still have the lead over Sapphire Speeders. Can they stay up? Yep, they're still in it. Oh, look at Madrid. Sorry, Bear, I lose it. They might lose it. Going down, round and round. Who is staying longest? It will be the Sapphire Speeders that advance to the final. Sapphire Speeders were last in the standings. Bye-bye.
Yeah, quite appropriately, a second to last place beating out last place in the standings. Saucy Speeders doing a good job with the, I believe, Marble 3 Barbecue beating out Tourmaline from the Sapphire Speeders in the final funnel. Good job from them as we move on to the final. Of course, here are the 7th through 12th. Sapphire Speeders get 7th place. I think that is not enough for them to escape relegation. Happy Hippos get 8th. They are relegated. Tortoises are relegated. And Dino Dashers are relegated. So we have our 4 relegated teams, I believe. No, Dino Dashers are actually not relegated yet.
Yeah, but basically, they need a miracle to stay alive in the C League relegation spots. We already know 3 out of 4 teams are already going down.
And here we have the big finale, the final heat of the C League in Season 1. It's the Goats with the bad start at the bottom. 3 fiber optic teams in this finale. They've been doing quite well in this event so far. It's Much Army, one of them. One of the aforementioned fiber optic teams is down at the bottom, along with the Saucy Speeders who've just won that heat. They had no breathing room, no break between their heat and the finale. So they are going to be quite tired, I believe, after their a lot of performances from them. Solar panels are there at the bottom. Saucy Speeders just escape, and it's going to be the Goats eliminated. They are not going to be promoted or promoted to the B League. Sad for them. Saucy Speeders just barely escaping relegation, and 3 fiber optic teams will get the top 3 in round 1 of the finale.
Looks like our 3 musketeers of fiber optic will destroy this group. Well, the Goats are out, which means that March Army are heading to the B League. Congratulations to them. They'll be joining the Pink Grapefruits in the promotion train. They'll be departing after the closing ceremony. Well, the Goats will probably go to B League qualifiers. Now, only 5 remain. Only 2 more teams will not get them out this season. And it looks like Mr. Twist and Solar Battle might be end up on their Match Army again in the lead. Seriously, the fiber optic team, what are they doing over here? They're just smoking the whole field. So if you are now in danger yet freaking again, like how many times are in danger? Like what? 3, 4? Now Solar Finals that dropped the last 2 finals really quickly. They might get screwed over here. And still 1 final disadvantage. Yep, they're out. And so we have the final 4, which will be fiber optic teams and also the Speeders, who are basically brave fighters. Second last in the standings, they are really about to stay alive. And hey, at least they got second this group.
Yeah, they managed to beat out 2 of the fiber optic teams who've been pretty dominant throughout this finale and the event as a whole. But here, Saucy Speeders, good job for beating them. And Solar Panels, it's been quite a run for them throughout the C League. They will be promoted to the B League qualifiers next season. Match Army will be promoted to the B League next season, which is good job from them. And now the Saucy Speeders will try to compete against 3 fiber optic teams. We could see an all fiber optic podium here, which would be a first in MLML. So we come down, it's the Match Army at the bottom, followed by the Saucy Speeders and the Monarch Medics. Match Army and the Saucy Speeders are beating out everybody at the fiber optic teams at the moment. They are looking really good at the top of the order at the moment. Misty Twisters and the Monarch Maniacs have dropped down along with the... Oh no, Saucy Speeders have now dropped down into the funnel. They have a erratic angle in that funnel, followed by the Monarch Maniacs and Misty Twisters down there. Saucy Speeders are looking bad at the bottom of the order, but Match Army joined them. Match Army are eliminated. Match Army, knowing that it was over, they have guaranteed themselves their spot in the B League, so they can go celebrate with their fellow members in the locker room as well. Because fan stands going wild at the Pink Grapefruits winning, and the Match Army have been promoted to the B League as well. And we have actually we're still deciding only, I believe, the B League qualifier spots and the C League relegation spots.
Yeah, now both Mitsu and Saucy Speeders left along with the Moramanians. Both of them are in the relegation zone in this event. This is going to be a massive one for to guarantee the medal, but which? Well, the Moramanians are basically guaranteed B League qualifiers. So good job for them. But let's see who is getting bronze and who will be who will go for the final round of the final event of the C League. This was supposed to be in danger. Misty Twist are battling for them. Now, under the last, can Speeders yet again survive? This time, no. They're out. They'll take bronze. Between the Monarch Maniacs and the Misty Twisters will fight for the final gold in the C League.
Saucy Speeders fans anticipating the waiting for the highly anticipated final standings. Have the Saucy Speeders done it? Can they make it out of the National League qualifier relegation spots? But first, we have to decide who will win gold between these 2 fiber optic teams. Monarch Maniacs versus Misty Twisters. Who will take the final gold of the C League? We come down, it's Misty Twisters who have the early disadvantage, followed by the Monarch Maniacs in second place. Come down now, it's gone around again. Misty Twisters are in last. And Monarch Maniacs have dropped in. We could just go back and forth between these funnels. And we don't know who has the advantage at the final funnel at the moment yet. And the Misty Twisters, they have dropped down a funnel. It's gone around now. Are they going to drop down another funnel? Yes, they are. Misty Twisters, they're going down funnels like crazy at the moment. And Monarch Maniacs look like they have it in the bags. Yes, they do. It's the Misty Twisters who drop through. Monarch Maniacs will win the final gold of the C League. That's their first gold, I believe. Now they have 1 medal of every kind, which is, congratulations to them. It's a nice thing to have. But The fans are going wild. For the Pink Grapefruits and Matcha Army, Saucy Speeders, I don't know if they have done it yet. We're going to have to see the final standings. But congratulations to our top 3 podium finishers, Monarch Manics, Misty Twisters, and the Saucy Speeders.
We're inset. We're in the final man of the C-League. And now the C-League closes up. Well, they chose the Misty Twisters for second. But again, currently the inset for winning this event. As we see, inset Twisting Barbecue gaining the podium. While Reds will get last along with Holy. 2 captains in the event doing really badly. Everything got 5th. Hey, that's something at least. And so these are the final points heading out this season. And now it's time to end it all.
Yes, of course we have the podium, and then afterwards we have the closing ceremony. Congratulations to our top 3 once again in this event. And with that, the C-League has come to a close. We're going to see the closing ceremony in a minute, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for that. See you next time in the final of the B-League and then the finale of the A-League. I've been Skimmy Doge, this has been Alex, signing off.
Bye-bye!